Good evening. I hope everybody is doing well. Sorry, this is a late video. It's just the circumstances on the 16th. And just the other day, I lost my fur baby. She was 13 years old. I had her fish. She was four, 4 weeks old. I rescued her when she was 4 weeks old. I put a wee compilation video up of her on the shorts. She was so loved and so wanted, and she fought to be in this world and fought to have taken a last breath. And it's just waiting for her, having to wait for her ashes to be brought home from the vets. The family's absolutely gutted. I mean, she leaves behind her daughter and her grandson, who are absolutely lost without her. And the other cat is, because quite a lot of cats had 7 altogether. If the other 2 didn't die, it would have had 9. But she's now with her son and mother cat lady. So she's with Freddie Toby and lady. So she's, and obviously my family. She's looking well looked after. It's just absolutely heart wrenching. It's when you lose someone, your fur baby. Your fur babies are not just a pet. They're family. They're the world to you. They're absolutely everything, and you don't treat them like they're just a pet. You treat them as if they're one of your own children. Um, Go be reading 14 funny sibling stories that will make you glad you're not an only child. This is from Reader's Digest. I quite like some of these wee stories. They're quite angry. So it's the first. So it's just my throat. Anyway, the first set of brothers was Cain and Abel, and we know how that it ended. Don't worry, these tales of rivalry and love from RD readers and others have happier and funnier endings. Says, but what he really wants. While my mother was pregnant with me, my parents warned my 3-year-old brother not to get his heart set on either a brother or a sister, as he didn't know what I'd be. He seemed to understand, but added his caveat, well, if it's a dog, I hope it's a boxer. That was for somebody called Kathleen O'Hannigan, Congress, Arizona. Well, that was good. The long sufferer. Ours was a family of 8 children, but one day, but ours was a family of 8 children, but only one boy. One day I was complaining to my brother about having 6 annoying sisters. He wasn't having it. What are you gripping about? He said, I have 7. That's with Donna Aya, Rockport, Indiana. Boys will be boys. I'm the I'm one of 4 boys, and true to stereotype we fought. During one scuffle, Mum had enough. She broke it up and demanded who started this. My brother Wes wheeled around, pointed at me and cried, he hit back first. Wes Wilhood, Battleground, Washington, that is anyway. Been there, done that. Like all Americans, my family was ecstatic when Apollo 11 landed on the moon. Well, most of us, my last 6-year-old sister wondered what the big deal about a man going to the moon when the cow jumped over the sand in Mars, Pennsylvania. Born without a filter. My brother recently ran into a woman he'd gone to school with many years earlier. After they caught up, she showed him a picture of her daughter. Wow, he said, she doesn't look anything like you. She's pretty. Oh my God. Imagine saying that to somebody. Cindy Earls Adder, Oklahoma. Mortified. My sister Margaret had been in the church confessional only a few minutes when she ran out as red as a beet. What happened? I asked. I passed gas, she said, sheepily missed, and the priest said, and for your next son, Elizabeth McFarland, Pasadena, California. Oh my God. Well, I don't think that priest would have been I would have been wondering what the smell was. Is it they all believe in all sorts, don't they? The rebel. My father dragged my brother to the barber to get his beautiful long hair shorn. Arriving at the barber shop, Scott asked to use the bathroom. He went in and Dad and the barber waited. And he waited and waited. Finally Dad stormed into the bathroom, only to discover the window open and my brother nowhere to be seen. I never did find out how he got home. Sharon Kemp Horton, Lake Heights, Michigan. See, I think if your children, I mean, my oldest, I mean, he's 30, I mean, but he always has his hair long, just like mine's is. But he recently got it, and always his beard thing, and like my kids always call him, and so does a lot of my family, and some people, and they always call him, like, rather than calling him by his first name, they always call him Jesus because of the way his hair flows and the way his beard is. So he's obviously he just recently cut it, and oh my God, my kids were going absolutely crazy. Like, why did you do that? Why did you cut that? You shouldn't have done that. But I'll grow back. He said, well, I wasn't looking after it, so I had to get cut. But it's just fit. It's, I mean, if you're not looking after your hair, I mean, you need to get it cut because you need to get whatever. I mean, I had at a point my hair was right down to my knees, and I had to go and get it trimmed. My hair's still really long, but I only get so much taken off it because I absolutely love my hair. My hair, I mean, it's like, I don't know anything else, but my hair is like, I love it. The proud something or other. At a baby shower for my first child, my 13-year-old brother let the excitement of the moment get the better of his emotions, and his giddily announcement to the guests, I can't wait till the baby is born so I can find out if I'm an uncle or an aunt. Stinny Bamberg, Earhart, Minnesota. The sportsman. On a fishing trip, my father told my 5-year-old brother that it was time he learned to bait his own hook, and he left him alone to figure it out. When he returned, my dad found my brother holding a fish hook in one hand and staring at a squirming worm in the other. What are you doing? Dad asked. My brother nodded towards the bottom, quietly answered, I'm waiting for him to open his mouth. Kids are so funny. They came out with so funniest things. That was from somebody called John Cashin, Duncansville, Pennsylvania. She's got his back. I was in 3rd grade when the principal called me into his office. Did you and your brother leave the house at the same time this morning? He asked. Yes, I answered. Well, Sam played hooky from school today. I knew that wasn't true, and I told him so. He couldn't have. The only game he knows how to play is checkers. The principal smiled, patted me on the head, and sent me back to his classroom. MGC via RD ROM. Obviously, they've sent it via computer or something. The Revenge is best served loud. Me, hi, welcome to the toy store where I work. Can I help you find anything in particular? Customer, I'm mad at my sister and my nephew's birthday's coming up. What do you have that makes loud, repetitive noises and can't be turned off? Notterwayisright.com. No judgment from us. Adult sibling relationships are hard. How can you become best friends? Role playing. One day, my brother knocked on our neighbour's door and asked if our son David could come out to play. Suspicious since David wasn't usually a favourite playmate, she asked Larry why. He replied, matter of fact, we need a monster. Pamela Blair of Asheville, North Carolina. Oh my God. Honestly, kids say the craziest things. Some of the times it could get you hung and dry. Sometimes it's all the days things that you're like, oh my God. It's the same. My grandson's angry, my 2-year-old grandson, it's like he's getting into things and it's like he's the funniest. It's like, and I've got a new grandson. He's like now it'll be 3 weeks. He's 3 weeks now today. But it's Friday. So and he's so cute and he doesn't like getting his nappy changed. But since his wee brother's been born, it's like he likes to push his brother off the changing mat to try to show him, look, look at me, I can get my nappy changed. Look at me, I'm being a good boy. Just following orders. We were setting the dining room table for guests when my mother asked my brother, 8 at the time, to get the napkins. He disappeared into the other room and reappeared and placed the napkins. Minutes before the guests arrived, Mum noticed that next to each plate was one of her sanitary napkins. I mean, who's not had a kid that's wet and got your pads stuck to the door, the windows, whatever. And my grandson got a hold of his mum's sister was playing with him because they thought there was something as well. It's like, I don't, what, it's like, as much as you hide them, kids still manage to find things. Paula Chominok, not of Michigan. Alexander Graham Uden. It was 1949 and we just had our first telephone installed in our home. Overcome with excitement, my 13-year-old brother Eugene made his first call to a friend. The phone rang, his friend picked up and Eugene excitedly blurted, "This is me, is that you?" Nadir Daly, Jacksonville, Florida. I mean, it must have been weird actually getting like your first telephone installed. I mean, who remembers the telephones that had the rotary dial? I remember as a child loving playing about with that. My gran just allowed us to play with that whenever she was like that, but never pick up the thing or who dialed it. It's like for the thing to tell the time because that used on the phone as well. Because that is a thing as well. The escape artist. When my 4-year-old brother bolted from the yard at for the umpteenth time, my worried parents put up a fence. Didn't work. Chris learned how to climb over it, so Mum came up with the idea of tying one end of a long rope to his belt loop and the other end to the fence. It worked it worked well until Chris removed his pants, his little trousers, because we don't call, in America, you just call them pants. Obviously, we call them trousers. And climbed over the fence. Don't know how to Central card order. This is almost the craziest 11 bizarre siblings. That was actually really, really good. Obviously, that's the end of these stories. And if you want me to read any more, let me know in the comments section below. So, sending love and light, and good night.